everyone, and welcome to this. So today we are reacting to the Sons of the Forest official trailer. First of all, the movement of the top looks really good, especially the way that it reacts with the sun. Looks freaking awesome. Okay, I can already tell that the crafting system's a bit more advanced, like it shows them making it rather than once you combine stuff it just automatically turns into it. And if you see in my current The Forest series how much that is actually changed. Here we have a turtle, so let's see how different this could be. First of all, ew! That's a dead man! Okay, first of all, check this out. I know who this is. This is the mutant waifu. Okay, one thing that I want to point out, the behavior of the cannibals is much different, and if we go... Alright, so we are back. The video cut because I pressed the start recording button. But I think I was talking about the behavior of the cannibals and how much they've changed it, rather from being just an NPC enemy to being like a whole being. And it's really cool. Also, you can see here the new, I'm guessing, beginner axe, because the old one was like a, not sure if I already talked about this, probably did. It was like the old basic survival axe. That's a shark. Okay, I'm not sure if you saw, I'm not going to press the back button. That dude right there was big mouth dude. He had a big mouth and 2 legs. He's like the crazy new mutant. There's like a few new mutants, but he's like one of the big ones. There is the other mutant. It's like a conjoined mutant, and later on you get to see them sort of standing up.
Wow.
Like one's arms is like the legs and the other one is the arms. It's horrifying. Shotgun! That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a really cool mechanic. Like using the head to scare him off, being like, I just killed your bitch! This looks really cool. So, in the forest, usually you just have to craft a spiked one. You just pick the spiked one, and as soon as you put logs on it, it's already spiked. Now you have to actually chop the spikes off, which is going to be really cool.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, just then we saw some like multiplayer or single player, possibly. Actually, I think it might have been the mutant waifu, if I am not mistaken, who was just fighting there with a shotgun. And we saw some new cannibals, and they were jumping over the walls. Maybe they got over there because there wasn't any spikes on the top. And now we're about to look at the new Molotovs, which look really good. And we get to see the conjoined mutants standing up.
Wow.
Okay, this part's pretty interesting. As you can see here, there's obviously the Hollow Springs like bunker thing, which might be like the end of the game, possibly like another sort of bunker. Maybe this place is also called Hollow Springs, because apparently, this is what I've heard, that somebody purchased the island, right, and was trying to take it over from the cannibals and make it some sort of resort. So maybe this is like a failed sort of resort plane or something like that.
Get down, son!
Okay, this part's really cool. As you can see, the blob was there, which in the end of the game, while you're walking through the sort of final level of things, you get to see this giant mush of meat and arms and eyes and everything stuck in this observations container. And also, another cool thing is this dude said, "Get down, son," and this guy right here ducked. So I'm guessing that's the son, and this is the father, so it'll be interesting to find out what's up with them. And also, the babies look horrible. Like they look good, but ew. Okay, this looks really cool. First of all, we got to see another helicopter clip, and also we get to see a new sort of map, designed more of a GPS though. Yes, that is so cool. So in the original game, the tree chopping was so good. It was absolutely beautiful. But now it's like 100 times better. It like crumbles. It's a bit cubey, but it like crumbles so well, and the physics of it and the swing of it, it just looks so good and would be really cool to try in VR. Okay, there we had some more mutant waifu in the snow, and on the log you could actually see the snow on there rather than it being just a single log. So there might be a whole bunch of new different log types depending on what sort of biome you're in. And there was a really nice log cabin there as well. And here we can see the new crossbow and more waifu shots. Okay, there we got to see some really cool use of, I believe, the Glock 17, or just a pistol, I don't know. But we got to see some really good shots and reloads and stuff of it, which will be really cool to use in-game rather than just having a flintlock. And also here, we get to see the guy threatening this cannibal with the gun, and he's actually moving back, which is another behavioral thing. But another really cool thing, which I was even more fascinated by, was if you look over here, this cannibal lady is going over to check on this guy right here, and I'm assuming this is a new cannibal because he's glowing. But she like goes up to him and she checks on him, make sure he's okay. That is my favorite. That's my favorite part of the entire goddamn trailer. That shoveling looks so good, just the shape of it and the movement and all the dirt pouring off it and everything, leaving those beautiful marks. I'm looking forward to digging 100-foot sinkholes in the next game. Okay, look like a storyline door possibly, maybe to this bunker here. Okay, there we got to see some more modern buildings. I've heard that there's like a lot more modern building now. And we also got to see a mask, which actually comes in a bit later in this video.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, right there we got to see some more use of the axe and the logs. So, right there you got to see him holding the log and he split it in half and laid it down as like a floor. And he also like split a certain part and then hit out that one piece of it, which was really cool, which could be really good for like making doors or making windows in your walls. Okay, that part's really cool. Usually, like in the base game that's currently out, that's been out since like 2014, usually they just go up to the sort of buildings and just hit it and it sort of just break. And you can just fix it with a repair tool. But now they actually dismantle it, and you can see this guy pulling it away and sort of moving it all around and banging on stuff, and it slowly breaks as well, which was sort of a thing in the other game, but it's like put to the max in this.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, here we get to see another really cool character and the use of the mask again. This dude, as you could see, was holding another cannibal and throwing him. Quite possibly another human. Maybe he's been on this island for a very long time. You can also see his golden mask here, and he looks like he's wearing some mud. He's got white skin with mud and maybe some skeleton stuff, and maybe some creepy armor there. Okay, here's some really cool shots of like some of the conjoined dudes and the sort of big mountain dudes with legs, and the taser gun, which will be really cool to sort of look at when the game is actually released. First of all, that's a tactical shovel. Markiplier is going to love this game. Fight demons. Okay, that could possibly mean something to the other games, or possibly it's just a saying that people use to mean something. Obviously, fighting demons. Maybe it's fight your demons or something. Maybe there's a certain meaning to it that adds to the storyline. Maybe, or also, a big part of it was that you also might play as Timmy. Go back to the artifacts. Not sure if I said this already. So maybe it's something that his dad said. Okay, that's cool. There's a whole new helicopter crash and he's with like the military and you get to see the new axe. And just there's just this dude there and he was going to grab the torch and now he's being pulled back. So let's see what happens. Oh my god, that's the creepiest shit I've ever seen in my life.